A young woman walks home alone at night while reading a creepy news story on her phone. She spots a strange figure standing near a car in the shadows, but when she looks again, it is gone. Classic double take, double vision misdirection. She hurries home, locks the door, and tries to relax, only to realize the entity may have followed her inside and is now in the house with her. The film builds suspense through subtle glimpses, sounds, and the implication of an unseen presence, ending on a chilling reveal. It was late, the kind of late where the city feels empty, but never truly safe. Streetlights buzzed overhead like dying insects, casting long, jittery shadows across cracked sidewalks. She walked alone, phone glowing in her hand, eyes fixed on the screen. A news headline scrolled past. Local man claims doppelganger stalked him before vanishing. She smirked. At first, clickbait. Nonsense. But the article pulled her in. A blurry photo showed a figure standing just behind the victim, mirroring him perfectly. Same clothes, same posture, same face, the man said. It wasn't a trick of the light. It watched him. It waited. And then it was gone. She shivered, pocketed the phone. The night air felt thicker now, pressing against her skin. Up ahead, near a parked car under a flickering lamp, something caught her eye. A silhouette tall, still, standing right beside the driver's door, half hidden in shadow. It didn't move. It just stood, watching the empty street, watching her. Her heart gave a single hard thud. She stopped, blinked hard, looked again. Just the empty curb. The street was quiet except for the low hum of electricity. Trick of the light, she whispered to herself. Classic double vision. Too much screen time, too little sleep. She hurried on, keys already in hand. The apartment building's warm glow just a block away. Every few steps, she glanced over her shoulder. The shadows behind her seemed deeper than they should be. At the front door, she fumbled the lock-ons twice, then pushed inside. The hallway light clicked on automatically. Safe. Finally, she locked the deadbolt, double-checked the chain, exhaled, kicked off her shoes, dropped her bag by the couch. The apartment was small, familiar, kitchen light on low, bedroom door ajar down the hall. She poured a glass of water, drank half, then carried it toward her room. The floorboards creaked under her weight normal. She told herself old building, always settling. In the bedroom, she flicked on the bedside lamp. Soft yellow light spilled across the bed, the dresser, the mirror on the wall. She changed into pajamas, brushed her teeth in the attached bathroom, avoiding her own reflection too long. The news story lingered in her mind. Doppelgangers, evil twins, stupid urban legends. She climbed into bed, pulled the covers up, reached for the lamp switch. That is when she heard it, a faint scrape from the living room, like fabric brushing against the wall, or a footstep on carpet. She froze, listened, silence. Then again, closer. A soft thud, something shifting weight. Her pulse hammered in her ears. She sat up slowly, "Hello." Her voice cracked the quiet, sounding small. No answer. She told herself it was the neighbor upstairs, or the wind rattling a window she forgot to close. But deep down, she knew. She slipped out of bed, bare feet cold on the floor. Phone in hand, no signal bars. Of course, she crept to the bedroom doorway, peered into the dark hallway. Nothing moved. She stepped out, light from the bedroom spilling a narrow path ahead. In the living room, the front door was still locked, chain in place. Too still, too heavy. She turned toward the kitchen and stopped. In the dim glow from the fridge light, had she left that on? Something stood just beyond the counter, a shape, human-shaped, facing away from her. Her breath caught. It wore the same jacket she had worn earlier, same jeans, same messy hair tied back. It didn't turn, it just stood there, mirroring the way she stood now. Head slightly tilted, arms loose at sides. She backed up one step, the floor creaked. The figure's head tilted the other way, listening. She turned and ran back to the bedroom, slammed the door, locked it, pressed her back against the wood, breathing hard. The scraping came again, slow, deliberate, closer. Then silence. She slid down to the floor, knees to chest. Minutes passed, or hours. Time blurred. Finally she forced herself to stand. She had to look, had to know. She cracked the door open. The hallway was empty. She stepped out, walked to the living room. Nothing. She almost laughed. Relief flooding in. Paranoia. Just paranoia. She crossed to the light switch, flicked it off. Darkness swallowed the room, and in the sudden black she saw it, reflected in the window glass across the room, a faint outline, standing right behind her. Same height, same shape. She spun around. Nothing there. But when she looked back at the window, it was closer. Much closer, its head tilted, mimicking hers perfectly. She reached for the lamp fingers, shaking, fumbled the switch. Click, light flooded back. The room was empty, but in the mirror on the wall, just over her shoulder, it smiled, a slow knowing smile. No, hers. The light flickered once, then went out, and in the darkness, something breathed, right beside her ear. Tell me what's make you feel about this short film's actor behavior, reactions, and sometimes her attitude. And tell me what you learned from this one, then just subscribe to support this one.